Happy Saturday to all of our Facebook fans and followers. We hope you're having a somewhat safe, hopefully, and occupied quarantine. We hope everyone's doing well. Everyone's enjoying the beautiful weather we have this Saturday. Thanks for joining us this day because we wanted to move it because we were getting a lot of feedback saying that Saturday for this episode was going to be fantastic. So we wanted to give it a shot and see who joins us. So remember to add your commentary. So for those of you who do not know us, we are Extraordinary Events here, located in Philadelphia. We are Philadelphia's premier source for wedding and event design, and we're the number one floral artistry and event production company here in Philadelphia. We're actually located at Billy Penn Studios in Northern Liberties. They are absolutely incredible place. Here you'll find our luxurious and interactive showroom and gallery. So be sure to view all of our designs on our website, which is extraordinaryevents.net for all information. So today we have some really exciting, fun, different things and concepts that we came up with. We are all about bringing your sketch to reality. It's going to be one of my most exciting ones because I love to draw and I love to sit down with the client from the beginning to the end and really show you what your vision can become from paper to reality. So today, myself, Vito Russo, and Brianna Smith have designed some really amazing, like very unique, cool concepts that we're going to show you from basically step one, how it turns into from a sketch, how it turns into reality. So we're so excited to share with everybody. So we want to make sure that everybody adds their fun commentary. Make sure that you join us, spread the love. We want everyone to see this. This is going to be a really, really fun episode today. We always love when you guys log in, and especially like I'll be looking at the comments. So if you have any questions, any ideas, anything that you would like to see in the future, please let us know. So today, what I'd like to explain is what we do as a luxurious design company. So from the very get-go, when a client comes in to visit us, we welcome them with open arms, and we love our clients. You actually come to our showroom. You will sit down with a designer that will actually go over and first listen to your vision and hear what you have to say so we could bring everything to life. I love to just be a big sponge, take everything in and pull your vision out of your head and then really put it on paper and show you a little glimpse of what it can be. So today, that's what we're going to do. We're going to give you a little idea of what a sketch would look like when you're sitting down with a designer, and then what it would turn into in reality, so you could really, truly see your entire vision come to life. So the first one we want to do is one that we came up with, Bree and I. We want to do something that had movement, which I'm going to show you. So this is the one idea that we sketched out. So this guy here, we absolutely think was really unique and really fun. I wanted to do something that had a little bit of movement, a little bit of a creative flair, something that would make you say, oh my God, that's so cool, that's so different, so luxurious and unique, that it really takes it to the next level, which is who we are as a company. So we do all production, and this is part of what we do, a little bit of floral artistry as well. So this one here, we designed just rings that create movement. We wanted to do something that had a really cool feel with a flow of floral and tulips, pretty much leading up to some kind of little accent top. So I'm going to go live with Bree so you guys can see what she created, so you can see how close this really compares to what it is. So check this one out, guys. I'm going to show you this. Check this out, guys. So see how that came to reality? Well, hi, Bree. Hi, hope all's well.
I'm behind.
How you doing over there on the
rant? Things are going good here. Our tulips are just gorgeously blooming.
They look beautiful. Parrot
tulips? Those are peach parrot tulips, and they are stunning. We've got some pink ones here, and then we have the baby green ones coming in down the bottom.
Oh, I love that.
And this one was a fun one to make because it is so modern and so edgy and fun. I could see this going for a corporate, either on a food banquet table or something like that. And Vito, the way you were talking about bringing that, vision to life, you're so good at it, and you connect with your clients, and you really can then come to me and be like, here, Bree, this is our ideas. Let's make this happen. And it's so cool to see
thank
it come to life from meeting the client on day one to full scale production when we're all done with the lighting and the drapes and setting the tables.
Oh yeah, looks beautiful, and I love what you create. Just watch. I'm hearing a little bit of static on your end. Just watch the finger on the bottom of the speaker.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. All right, now I can see better. Awesome. Yeah, so you can see what Bree did. She created a really elegant, very exquisite arrangement that started from the buds and the almost blue tulips at the bottom left, and then how we spiraled them into the blooms, fully bloomed parrot tulips, which gives you so much movement and so much creative artistic design that when you see this, you look twice. And that's what we do. We want to show you a different way of designing. And you even pop the succulents in there too, which is incredible.
Yeah, I wanted to add some different texture in there, you know, and really make it pop and have something fun going on at that focal point.
Oh, we love that. And is that almost like the amaranthus that you attach at the little top?
Yep, just kind of trailing down to add a little bit more movement in the whole piece. So that way it's not so structural. It has some, you know, natural feel to it as well.
Yeah, I love that. And one of the best things, like for a wedding, a lot of guests always want to be able to see each other on the other side, but get something that's not just a typical little arrangement in a cube. And this is the way that you can make it artistic, make it look really, really beautiful and luxurious. And at the same time, you're literally seeing right through to the other side, so you do not block anyone's line of view or talk, which is amazing. And that's the biggest thing when you're sitting at a table of 10 to 12. You want to make sure that you're able to talk to these people. So
yeah, that's the whole point of the event. So
yeah, you got that right. But it keeps a really open concept. So I absolutely love that. I think your mom's gonna love having that on the table because I know I would.
Yes, definitely. This will last a long time too. Those tulips I've been cutting down almost like every 3 or 4 days, and they last maybe a week more.
Oh yeah, they do last a long time. Actually, my yard now is like blooming with tulips. That's one of my favorite flowers. I wish it would stay like that all year long. That's the beauty of the flower. Oh, I love that. Well, again, to those of you who are joining in, we're just showing how this fabulous sketch came into life. It was really built to life, basically based on what we made a concept of. So that's amazing, and that's something Bree and I do all the time. We'll sit down together and we'll actually basically meeting of the minds and really sit down and go over exactly what the vision is, and then we both sketch things out and then we bring it to life. That's the best part about having an amazingly talented team. So fabulous job on that one, Bree.
Thank you. It was a fun one to make.
All right, just watch that speaker. We're getting a lot of feedback.
Yeah, I don't know if it's you or me here. I'm not touching anything. So
yeah, that's the way it is. Everybody's on. All right, so the next design we're going to go over, what we sketched up, is this guy. So check this out, guys. So basically what I was able to create here was a really beautiful, high volume, lush, gorgeous arrangement that we really wanted to bring to life. So I love doing something that you walk into a ballroom that just blows your socks off. It makes the guest talk about this for hours. And I always tell people, when it comes to floral and advertising, this is our billboard. That's the biggest thing. When you're walking into an event and you see something this luxurious, times X amount, and you have all these people sitting around it, that's why it's got to be perfect from the bottom to the top. You want to make sure it is absolutely exquisite and there's not a flaw. And that's why everything we do is made on site, because you can't travel with these pieces. You want to make sure that what you're doing is perfect, it's lined up correctly, and it's centered, and it's the detail down to the nine. So this one here, we wanted to create something with pear blossoms, make a really cool, unique wooden stand as elevating it again to keep that open line of view, and do something really beautiful on the bottom just to kind of make it enhance, a little bit of candlelight. Everybody who knows me, that you know I am obsessed with lighting because I'm more of an interior designer that works with floral production lighting and draping because we stage the entire event. So it's an atmosphere designer. So that's one of the coolest things. So this one is going to look beautiful as you see this guy right here. Check this out, guys. Hey, Bree, why don't you tell us a little bit about this design?
Yeah, so this one, it was definitely inspired. Cheers. We use that gold stand that we have in the showroom all the time. And so I'm glad that you picked that one out because I recreated it in wood here because I obviously didn't have the pedestal here on the farm.
I do love the wood though, Bree. I really love that.
We had some gold spray paint laying around. I know Vito loves his details, so I got a little gold swirl going on. Got some candles, some mixed metals.
I
Added
love
some
that.
like little foliage down here just so you can kind of bring in everything. So it's really soft and romantic, but
Yeah,
it still has that wow factor here.
which I love.
And I
And
even
we're all about the detail, Bree. So like just adding those little touches of florals attached to the wood and floral applications that are down at the base and giving it layers, and then explain what you hung from the center, which I love. Everyone's all about the hanging elements, which is really beautiful.
Yes, we have two different ones here. Normally, I have some blossoms in there, and I do have a light. I did not want to light it because I don't have my submersibles here. I don't have my LEDs, so I didn't want to start a fire in the rec room. But we've got a little teardrop one here. My mom had around for her air plants, and she loves using those for air plants. And I always steal them when I come home to hang some other florals and stuff. That's
Oh,
always a fun touch.
yes. Most designers love like succulents and air plants because they're easy maintenance, they're beautiful, and they look amazing. And I love the pear blossom that you have is absolutely breathtaking. I mean, it is lush, it is full, it's such a beautiful, beautiful look. And so many brides and clients love the softness and the elegance that a cherry blossom or a pear blossom or a blooming branch brings to your event, because it is so beautiful and huge that it gives so much volume. So when you walk in, you see that. So when you're doing 6 or 10 of these as a high piece in your ballroom, I mean, you could imagine the feel and the atmosphere that this creates. And I know it's always tricky getting this. You got to make sure that you are in the right season for cherry blossoms or pear blossoms, because they bloom and then they disappear with the floral. So it's always a very specific date when you're planning around this. And that's why a lot of people will mix in a little bit of a faux cherry blossoms for volume, just to make sure you have that extra bloom. But here, Bree was lucky enough to forage the fully bloomed branches, and it looks spectacular. This is something that you don't really often get to see. So good job on this, Bree. This is stunning.
Thank you. It was a fun one to make too, and everything's actually just based in foam up here. And I
Yeah.
didn't have our normal containers, so it's actually in a large Tupperware. But obviously, I would use more sophisticated stuff when we're at the studio.
Yep.
But it
So people
definitely
never
works,
know.
and it's pushing my design skills a little bit. Got to get creative here.
Yeah. Oh, agreed. Agreed. And like I said, it's all about being innovative. That's the biggest thing. You got to come up with a quick solution, and once you know the mechanics, you really can make anything into anything. So that's why we love to share this with people. This is I love it. And I really do love the stands in wood. It gives a little bit more substance.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
A
So
softer garden.
yeah. So those of us joining, this is Extraordinary Events live with myself, Vito Russo, and Brianna Smith, here to show you how a sketch becomes reality. So again, I'm going to go back to that sketch so you can see what we created. So check this out, guys. So this was from before, again, like something I would sit down and sketch out with a client, so you could really envision and get your life, your whole wedding your wedding to come to life and really make it perfect. So again, this is absolutely beautiful, Bree. So I am going to take a little pause right here, and we're going to show you my next design that Bree was able to make outside. So Bree, why don't you bring us to where you got to go, and I will keep this on here. So another thing that we like to do is anything for entry decor, whether it's walking into your venue, walking into a ballroom, if you have a rustic venue, you could do anything at an entrance, you could do barn doors, or even if you want to decorate your house for the day of the wedding, if all the bridesmaids are getting, basically ready there with the bride and photos, this is a great photo op to do. Relatively very easy, but it makes a beautiful statement. It's really how you're attaching structures that are made out of chicken wire, which Bree will explain to you, and making them really beautiful and following lines of an entry. So this is something that we love. We actually do this all the time for our arches and our huppas. So check this out, guys. So this is a sketch we created, a little bit of a door, a little window panes on the side, and we wanted to do a little bit of an asymmetrical feel using the pear blossoms and do something on the top left, which is really amazing, and then something growing from the bottom up. So as you could see, I'm going to bring Bree back, and voila. Check this out, guys. Oh, and the little dog right there.
And you can see me too, the reflection.
Reflection. So yeah, this is beautiful, Bree. I really, really enjoyed this piece a lot. I thought this was really, really cool. Why don't you tell us what's in there?
Yes, so we've got a lot of things going on here, but like Vito said, our base structure is really simple. All that um, is it made with is some chicken wire, a little bit of tape to hold that chicken wire together. And then actually, because my mom doesn't let me drill into our porch, I decided to use some command hooks.
Yes.
And everything is attached by command hooks, so it's really easy. A lot of these venues, they don't want you drilling into their ceilings or their arches pre-existing, so it's nice to have that other option and come up with some different stuff. But
Yeah.
this one's really free flowing, nothing crazy. Got some pear
Yeah.
blossoms. We've got
I love it.
some
Is that some
viburnum in there
hellebores
as
in there,
well.
Bree?
Some hellebores. You know I got to bring my hellebores in.
Ah, God, they're my favorite. Love, love, love. Those and tulips are just stunning. Fantastic.
Yeah, this one was a really simple one to make. And again, we have that kind of puddling on the floor, just like to carry that same kind of feel from the centerpiece.
Yes, I love. That's really, 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 really cool. And everyone that's joining us again, so we're talking about how to bring a sketch to reality. Oh, hi, Bobby. I'm seeing all the comments now. I want to say hi to everybody and thank you so much for joining us. We love you all. And we want to make sure that you guys always check us out. This is something we're doing all the time. We moved this one to Saturday for this episode specifically because we had a lot of people that were at work that couldn't view on a Friday. So we wanted to make sure that you guys you got to be involved and see everything. So we love all the beautiful comments. So Bree, something like that is something that I always have you do. Like you are incredible at what you do. Your hands are magic. And every time we design a huppah or a structure, an arch, this is something that is a signature staple because it brings so much depth. It frames your photo. If you think about it, it's almost like having florals above and then florals below. So it's really, really enclosing that really beautiful frame if you think about it. So that's a fabulous job. So good job on that one, Bray. We really love that.
Yeah, we've done countless huppahs and archways, and they're my absolute favorite because you really nail the sketches, and I just run with it with the design sometimes. And we have, I mean, it's our most fun thing I think that we create, just because you can really transform any space, whether you're trying to hide something or highlight something. It's a great option for any like statement piece.
Yeah, no, I love it. Well, the funny thing is, like, I'm really good at sketching now, and I was never good at sketching. And I even went to college for it, and there was a class that we took that you sat outside and you drew all the landscapes. Now, it took about a year, but by the end of that class, I was like an expert. I couldn't even believe it. I always thought that I could never draw, I can never sketch, but when you see it on paper, now let's go back to this one again, but when you do see it on paper, it's pretty unbelievable that you could actually create that pretty damn close and look at what it turns into. So it just brings life, which is amazing. Yeah, Bree, good job with that one. I do love it.
Thank you.
Yeah, really, really, really beautiful. We have lots of comments coming in. Hi, Patricia and everybody. So another thing that I want to show you, so I'm going to give you one of my before and after. So I had a client that I absolutely adored come to me with a very unique vision, and she just wanted to do a photo backdrop, which is fantastic, especially if we're doing Zoom weddings, which we're going to, which is fantastic. We're going to advertise all about that next week. But it's really about all decor that fits into a box, a photo or a screen, which is genius. So she came to me that very spiritual. She wanted to do dream catchers and things that had a little bit of movement and flowy and elegant, but still bring in like a very feminine feel. So we sat down together, and after a couple sketches, we totally just zoned in, and the vibes were there, and we made this incredible. So I created an arch, which I'm going to show you, that I sketched out, and the sketch looks just like this. So check this out, guys. So I love this. So if you look at this, what we were creating were something that had dream catchers, free-flowing, beautiful look, a lot of foliage, accents of color, corals, the whole nine. But I wanted to do things that were very dynamic and things that had texture, movement, and flow. So I was really big on hanging the dream catchers so that when you would actually stand in front of this, that you would actually see a really beautiful photo backdrop. So really, 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 really cool. So check this out. So this is the before, and I'm going to show you right now the after. So check this out, guys. Look how gorgeous this is. Let me move this comment off really quick. So yeah, once you start seeing all of this, I mean, it's really, really pretty how it actually does come to life. And what it does it just brings a whole new level. So we were able to supply the dream catchers, different signage. Everything was about a dream, right? So that, of course, it's your wedding day. Everything's all, fantasy dream, and you want to make it reality. So when she gave me the props, I
The
said, "This is
fairy
perfect."
tale.
Yeah, right. Very, very fairy tale. And this is one of the ones that I really I loved because it was just so unique and so feminine and different. And it just, in every single Instagram photo, this is what she had on every single backdrop. So it was really proud moment. This is really beautiful piece. But again, just so you guys can see a little bit of like that before and after, it goes from this, which is really, really cool, to this. Really interesting. Let me hide this. So, hi, Bree.
Hello, you guys can actually see me now.
Yes, there's Bree. There's Bree. So we hope everybody that is here is really having a good time. We love doing this with everybody. We want to make it super educational. If anybody has any questions, of course, let us know. And always be sure to reach out to us because, like I said, from the beginning to the end, we are just beyond professional, fun. We build your trust. We make this an enjoyable experience. And actually, in my opinion, this is probably the best experience you're going to have, especially when you're doing anything with decor, production, and any floral artistry. Like, we make this fun. This is the best part of your wedding. And you can look at our reviews and it shows you that people get so excited when they come in and they walk out so happy. They actually come in so nervous, not knowing what to expect and always dreading sometimes because they just don't have a vision. But what we do, I pull it out of your head. There's always something there that you just don't know, but I will find it and I'll get it on paper. And then Bree and I and a team, Bobby, Jill, and Ken, we totally bring this to life to a whole nother level and just blow away your expectations. So that's the biggest thing, and it's a very proud moment.
Yeah, I mean, today we did all flowers, but what also can just create a space is drapery and lighting. Those things are huge, and I'm glad we offer that because it's such a huge service. And it really can just transform any space if there's something you're hiding or highlighting. Again, it's a great option.
Agreed, 100%. And you know me with lighting. Lighting is one of the most important factors because that's what you're showcasing, like a gallery, what you've designed and what you've created. So you're making it a staple, which is amazing. So without lighting, everything does flatten. So that's one of the first things we do discuss is how to implement some soft lighting so it's mood atmosphere, which is nice. And like you said, Bree, the draping, we do draping. And of all kinds. I mean, backdrops, covering walls, ceiling draping. I mean, you name it, we do it. So we're a full production company. We want everyone to know that. So we're going to be specializing now during the phases of Corona, our phases of Zoom, and how we're going to be presenting our Zoom weddings. And we have a lot already booked, which is amazing. So we're going to be staging these gorgeous backdrops that you can actually get married in and really get a beautiful video and get the whole feel, and your whole family and friends can join you live. And it becomes a really beautiful, unforgettable moment. And then save the reception for when we're able to party, whether you do it in the fall, winter, or even next year. Maybe push a date so that you're safe, and then you can really see. You could do ceremony, and then you could do two things. You have a year of really cool events. So we're excited about that. So we're going to be sharing all of that information. And also, but if you haven't seen our advertisements, we're doing really luxurious arrangements, orchid gardens, succulent gardens, and a really unique floral arrangement, very similar to what Bree has created for Mother's Day. So be sure to shoot us an email. Let us know. We can help you place that order because we want to we want to put smiles on everyone's face at this time. And we're following all rules, quarantine safe, minimal. We'll drop it at the door and you take it and do what you want.
No contact. Yes. Very, very
Zero
safe.
contact design. That's what it's going to be for the next couple of months. Zero contact design, gloves and all. But we got this. Again, everybody, we want to thank you for joining us on today's episode of Bringing a Sketch to Reality. And we hope that you do get to personally experience that with us at our showroom, again, in Philadelphia in Northern Liberty's area in Billy Penn Studios. So be sure to learn a little bit more about us on our website. We have a huge gallery. You can learn about myself, Brianna, Bobby, Ken, and Jill, so you can really see who we are as a team and who we are as a family. And always view the galleries, be inspired, send that over. We're here to help you for any questions, concerns, and just if you want to vent and talk, hey, that's what I'm here for. You guys should know me by now. But we want to give everybody a beautiful shout out to everyone who joined us again. And we love you all. And be sure to join us this coming Tuesday because this is going to be off the wall. We have a lot of industry professionals joining us that we're so excited about. And we're going to be doing Hollywood Squares. It's going to be extraordinary squares. So we're going to be question and answers, super fun. You better have your drinks and cocktails ready for this one, I'll tell you. All right, guys. Want to wish you all the best, safe. Make sure that you're, quarantined and you're trying to keep an open mind, and this will all pass. So again, thank you for joining us. We love you from Extraordinary Events, and thank you, Bree, for making everything making everything a reality.
Definitely. Right, my pleasure.
Guys. Have a good one. Have a happy weekend.
Bye, guys.